Hey everyone, welcome to another live show. Since this is called Jay the Brush, maybe I should start with like, hey, how's it going? Welcome to another Jay the Brush. As always, my name is Jay, aka not the name Butcher, aka Klepto, aka the liker of chicken tartar, aka Jay. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the live show. It's going to be a lot of fun. As always, we're going to be having fun going for about an hour, ending around 8 o'clock. I just have some stuff that needs to be taken care of later. As always, I'm wearing my green. I respect that t-shirt, which helps me blend in with the surroundings. So that way you can't ever tell where my green screen ends and where I begin, other than my head. So that's pretty cool. And it's going to be a lot of fun today. I think it's going to be just a good time. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and yeah, that's all I can say. You know, I think it was a good time as always. I see some people already in the chats. We have 13 people already. Hey everyone, the perils of the wallet headshots, which is Hugh. Now that I know that, Greenleaf, you missed a spot. Red Versa, the live show is already on. I'm going to type it into the chats. It already started. Can you see it? Oh, Hugh. Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Red Versa, you may need to refresh your screen, but if you can't see this, I guess I'm talking to no one. Yep. Good. Red Versa, nope. Sure, green turtleneck, got a background going and floating head. Exactly. That kind of fun for like a video of that. It's like Chris, his very first video that he did when we got the green screen at Miniwargaming was him just dancing like this in front of the green screen. It was pretty funny. And by the way, I love Hugh. By the way, I really love the fact that he said, "Let me say hello to you in the way of my people." That's a reference to, if any of it never saw the video, Chris made a video, my last day at Miniwargaming. It was actually called Miniwargamer Jay's Last Day, or Jay's Last Day at Miniwargaming, in which he says goodbye in the way of his people. I'm not going to ruin it for you all, but ouch. Let's just say ouch, and yet let's just say there was no stunt double. That's all I'm saying. Barrels the wallet you should wear. Yeah, I already mentioned that one. So hey everyone, welcome to the live show. It's gonna take a few minutes for everyone to start jumping in. I'm just gonna quickly. I'm just texting. I'm texting Stu right now, and making sure that he can see the live show because I just told him. You may need to refresh. So I'm just going to make sure that he can see. Let's see if Red Versa comes in. Red Versa, where are you? It's okay. We'll take a minute to see if we can join in. It started. It's all good. Perils the wallet. Oh, Chris says that every week on his live show. Yes. I see. Yeah, aka the name Butcher. Aka. It's all good. Hey Jay, I'm a big fan watching from England. Hey Maximus Robus. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're a big fan and welcome to the live show. I'm glad you're here from England. That's gotta be pretty late your time, like 1 a.m, noon, or midnight. I don't remember how. Does England have like daylight savings? Good question. So it's gotta be like midnight there. 1. LOL. Yeah. Yes, I finally made it. Bow before me, mortals. Dr. Octopus, welcome to the live show, man. Hi. Welcome, dude. How's it going? I haven't spoken to Dr. Octopus in a long time. I'm seeing if I can get a hold of Stu. Oh, blessed be Omnissiah. More Ollie on the PC. Here in DK 106. Excellent. Yeah. 12:06 at night. Yeah, that's fair. That's the thing. It's right now. It's 12. Yeah, makes sense. I like this time. Great for Hawaii viewers. That's true. Also, anything's great for Hawaii viewers. You're in Hawaii. Dude, I'm jealous. It's snowing outside. We finally got snow. December in Canada was actually really mild this year, and there was like nothing. It was nice, like fall, some like even a little bit of summer weather. It felt amazing. And then all of a sudden, winter hit, and it hit hard. Yeah, I'm here. Red Versa. All right, we just want to make sure. Red Versa. We want to make sure Red Versa is here because he inquired about the live show earlier. And yeah, it's not bad. Thanks. How's chat tonight? Good. Roar, says Greenleaf. It's 78 here. Not cool, man. Not cool. It's 30? No. 32 is freezing. So it's currently 22 here in Canada. At least where I'm in Canada. It's -5 Celsius. I wouldn't say -5 Canadian. And for those of you who don't know, the Canadian exchange rate is at an all-time low. So I'm trying to figure out, I might have to take out a mortgage to go to Adepticon. Barrels of the wallet. Sorry, it's okay. How did you get into the streaming and what made you start live streaming, Jay? Actually, the reason was I did it a long time ago when I worked for Miniwargaming, and then when I left Miniwargaming the first time. It was just, what got me really into it was the connection. I really love the connection between myself and you guys, and girls, obviously. But, like Q&J is a great series, and I love answering questions, but this is just so much more interactive. Unfortunately, my computer kind of died for a while, so I couldn't really do it. But I love the interaction. That's my favorite part of the streaming. I love streaming for that reason, because it actually is really nice to be able to interact with you in a real-time moment. Other than, I love going to conventions and meeting people at tournaments and conventions, etc. But this is so much easier than having to fly to the UK or Australia, though I'd really love to do that as well. Yeah, Australia. UJ. Sorry. Damn, I would die. Yeah, I don't blame you. Red Versa. Love to set up a time to play Imperial Knight match. Yep. Oh, I know. I know Red Versus do. Yeah, for sure, dude. We got to play it. I think we should do our 1850s that we did at Brawl. I would love to do that. That'd be a great battle report. So it'd be Imperial Knights with Imperial Fists against Imperial Guard with Imperial Knights. We'll call it the Imperial Battle Report. Only Imperial to the max. Or we could call it like 2 Imperial, 2 Furious. That's a good one too. Sorry, I'm getting messages here. Yeah. So, Jay, what 30K army would you like to play? I'm thinking about it. I'm actually this close to buying a couple sets of the Betrayal of Kelth. And I've narrowed it down to one Betrayer faction, one non-Betrayer faction. And I'm thinking Salamanders for the good guys. Good guys. And I'm thinking Alpha Legion. That's the one I seem to be really drawn to. I was thinking maybe Mortarion. Mortarion's one of my favorite guys, but I think Alpha Legion. Yeah. Dory. Doni. Sorry, I'm illiterate. Stay in school, kids. And hi. Red Versa. Also, can't wait to see a new table when you get one up. Yes, we are working. We're gonna buy. We're gonna buy the table stuff probably next week. Hopefully, build it the tabletop in the next week or so. This is my sign language for tabletop, and by no means creepy spirit fingers. I look you from Corsica. Oh, how's it going? Alpha Legion, very interesting, cool fluff. Exactly, that's what they were cool look, good fluff. Alpha is a good choice. Yeah, I think so too. For 40K, is 1,500 points your favorite number of points to play with, or do you like more or less? Yes, to play with in a normal game, I like 1850. It's a really nice balanced. I find it's the best number, but for filming, I use 1,500 because there's a huge difference in time for some reason between 1,500 points and 1850. I find that 1850 games just take forever depending on the list. Now, obviously, the game that I'm playing against with Red Versa here one day, that game will be quick because we each only have like a dozen models. Headshots. Alpha Legion is so trollish. It's hilarious. Yeah. John, why the good guys in Horus Heresy? No, what I mean, good guys. You know what I mean? Like, there's the betrayer group, and the guys that got betrayed, and they're kind of the ones like, oh man, like I got betrayed. You know, the good guys. They weren't out to betray; they just got betrayed. Yeah. Horus Heresy Book 6 is coming out next month, and Shatter Legions would be a choice worth looking into. Yes, that is a very good point. By the way, this is by G Quisitor, watching you from Switzerland. Hey there. Hey, how's it going? G Quisitor from Switzerland. That's awesome. Swiss. Yeah, Switzerland. I guess you guys are pretty cold right now, too. Yeah. Question. This may be silly, but I'm guessing you guys use Celsius in Switzerland? You wouldn't use Imperial. You guys use metric, right? Metric and the Celsius scale. I'll wait a minute for your response. All right. Maximus Robus says, I keep hearing rumors of a new Tyranid and Codex. So do I. How likely do you think this is? For sure, eventually. And what would you like to see change in the Codex? Everything. No kidding. There's definitely a new Tyranid and Codex on the horizon. It has to be because there's only 4 non... Really, what other non-7th edition codices do we have left? We have Astra Militarum, which is probably next. Tyranids, Sisters, but yeah, I would love to see Sisters, frankly, but I don't know if they'll ever get any love. And that's who else is left? All the Space Marines are done. Orcs are done. Necrons, Eldar, Imperial Knights. What other armies are left? There's not that many armies left. We have to get one soon. We do. We have to get one soon. And yeah, what would I like to see? First of all, Eternal Warrior brought back to, especially with the strength of Eldar, Space Marines, Necrons, and now Tau. They need some Eternal Warrior. They need some Eternal Warrior back in the Codex. Swarm Lord should have Eternal Warrior for sure. I would love to see the return of 2-up armor. At least for some choices, there used to be a 2-up armor option for Hive Tyrants. Little things like Hive Guard should get their +1 ballistic skill back. They lost it last edition. They should get it back. Eternal Warrior to Synapse creatures would be nice. Back in 4th edition, everything that in Synapse had Eternal Warrior. I think that was a little too harsh, but Eternal Warrior to Synapse creatures would actually be really nice. So that would make Warriors a very viable option because it sucks having 3 wounds and being toughness 4 with a 4-up save. You die really easily to a single rocket, which is, you know. Yeah. Thomas, Wargame says, whole Europe, I believe, is in Celsius. Excellent. Geekuzer says, true, Kevin. Yeah, Celsius. Yay, metric system. Red Versa says, I'm a slow player. Lower model count is my friend. Yeah, that's okay. Stu and I have a great time. Every time we play, we've only had great times. Stu is one of the guys in my area that I will, or Red Versa. He's Stu, just to let you know. Red Versa Stu is an awesome dude. And I love playing games against him, my local meta, because him and I just have a great time. We talk. Our games are not extremely competitive. Sometimes we've brought lists that are a good counter to each other, but it's never intentional. And we've always had a great time filming. Thumbs up, says Kevin. Madison. Thomas Wargame says, whole Europe is in Celsius. Smiley face. Chaos Space Marines. True, Thomas Wargames. I can't wait for Blood Brawl. Let's try that again in super slow motion. No, I'm kidding. Armor. I'm in a goofy mood today. I'm drinking Kool-Aid. Maybe that's the reason. Armor Kinger says, I can't wait for Blood Bowl to be re-released. I can't wait too. That's amazing. John Ellis says Chaos Marines is the oldest codex now, I think. Oh, true. I forgot about Chaos. That's so true. I'm sorry. They've deserved a new book for years too. You know, the books that the two books that I've been the most disappointed with. Now, I wouldn't say total, but Chaos Space Marines are definitely in need of a new one, and Orc 7th edition is by far the worst for all the 7th edition codices. Orcs really hurt me. Hurt my soul, you know? Yeah. Chaos Space Marine. Poland here, by the way. Excellent. Polish. Very cool stuff. Dr. Octopus, it isn't just North and South America who use Fahrenheit, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Jay, love the vids. Just started. Oh, Milo, Long Border says, hey, Jay, love the vids. Just started painting some Grab Centurions for my fluffy salamanders list. Excellent. I meant Grav. Yeah, it's all good. I know what you meant. I have a Knight Errant ally for Scary Field 2. Thoughts? Good. That's good. Grab Centurions are really good. If you're going to include them, got to include them. They're a great choice. And an Errant ally, good. It helps. It really does. Geekwizer says something I can't pronounce. Pozdrovinia da Thomas. I just butchered a language. Red Ursa, have you started painting the sweet mega looted wagon? Love all the custom orkiness. No, I primed it. If you see in the background of, I think it's, if you look carefully, you can see it in the background of my painting with J's. It's primed, but I'm trying to figure out what I really want to paint. I'm thinking I'm going to just go my normal orky color scheme. But yeah, I'm stupidly excited to paint it too. Cody Rue did such an amazing job on it. I really it blows my brain. I want to get on the table ASAP. Ziki. Never drink the hippie convent Kool-Aid. True. This will be the last live show with Jay. Yeah. The Orcs have become a shooting army like the Nids. Yes, because that's unfortunate. Well, the Orcs have always been an assaulty army as well. But the great thing about the Orcs is they can go super shooty or super assaulty. And yeah, and the problem is that 7th edition, like 6th edition, is too focused, in my opinion, on the shooting phase. Now, obviously, you can have an assault army, but it's more about the shooting. It really is. And that's why armies like Tau, Eldar, Space Marines will always do really, really well in 7th edition because it is more focused about the shooting. It really is. Milo says, I run my Salamanders with 3 min Melta attacks. Good. In Razorbacks, good. With Laz, good. Vulcan, Livy with Forpressians. Have Vindy and Stormraven with Laz Melta, but sadly, the Stormraven does not feel fluffy enough. Thoughts? That's really strong for what's called a fluffy list. I understand your fluff, obviously your Melta, right? But and Laz makes sense. But that's really strong. I like it. That's good. Have become. Yep. Me neither, Jay. I agree, G Quizzer. He said, best regards for Thomas, and you spell that quite good. Excellent. Red Versa, sweet. They're releasing new Blood Bowl. I'm actually making a high elf team out of Lord of the Ring minis as I watch this. Excellent. I'm glad. That's good because he watches. Yep. I know Red Versa likes to watch Painting with Jay. So far, we have 25 people here approximately watching. That's awesome. Cool. Good stuff. No more comments. I'm all completely caught up. Yeah, so things are good here. I might as well just talk a little bit about my New Year's resolutions as I had my Painting with Jay. This is going to be a good year, I think. It's going to be a year of hard work. I'm going to work really hard, and I'm going to try to take my stuff to the next level as I have over the last year and a half. But I really got to work hard and just keep going towards my goal. I did. I hopefully got that a job. I'm probably going to be switching jobs in the next couple of weeks, which is nice. I hopefully got my job. Except, so here's a fun story for you. Today I was working at my current job, and my manager knew I had the other job, but the manager knew I had the other job about a few days ago when the manager at the place I'm going to turns out they're best friends. Oops. So they're out for dinner right now as we speak, and I'm guessing they're talking about me. Didn't know. It's a small world. I didn't know that my current manager's best friend, and this is not like I'm transferring locations or anything. Like, this is a completely different job, and they just happen to be best friends. I mean, like, besties. So that's pretty funny. Yeah. He said, best regards for Thomas. You spelled it quite good. Yep. Sweet. Yep. Armor Kinger. All of your models, what is your top 5 for painting? Myself, I love painting Space Wolves for the fur and Dark Elder for skin tones and highlights. That's not good, Jay. Nope, it isn't, but it happens. So we'll see. Hopefully I get the other job and it's not confounded by my... But, oops. For me, my favorite models have probably been my Imperial Knights. Overall, they were the ones, other than, like, I loved painting up, like, the custom, like, my Grot tanks and my custom Grot tanks that Cody Rue made me. I love painting them up. I love painting the Imperial Knights just because they're big and they're bad and they just look amazing, you know. They're really epic looking. Like, I still have my, I don't know why, but he's not even downstairs. He's right here. My Lancer is still, like, awesome sauce. I love painting them up. Characters like Lysander. Lysander to me was amazing. Yeah, that's what I'd say were my tops. Who else? I really like painting Lysander. The Wraith Knight I painted up for the tutorial. That's actually one of the first tutorials in the Warp. I was very proud of him as well. Do you think 40K needs a whole new army faction to spice things up a bit more, or are there too many already? I don't think so, Maximus Robust. We've gotten 2 new ones in the last 6 months, Skitarii and Cult Mechanicus, and I'm actually going to be starting both armies very soon. I already had a few hundred points of Cult Mechanicus and about 100 points of Skitarii, so I decided, I went to my local, one of my favorite stores, which is in the area called, well, it's a couple hours away, but I was in the area in Mennonite country for a completely different reason. And yeah, it's a true story. So I was in Mennonite country, and I went to my friend place called J&J's, obviously based on the name, and I found the Skitarii boxes were $80 each, so I bought 2. And I'm going to take the HQs, obviously, from them and use them for Cult Mechanicus. So happy. Probably getting Tzeentch soon as well. Yeah, probably. New codices. Watching The Running Man in the background while watching your vid. 2 epic watches. That'd be pretty cool, Milo. Dr. Octopus, rumor has it that AdMech are getting a bit more at some point in the future. Yeah, I've heard that too. They'll probably get a couple updates because they're both pretty small codices. Cult Mechanicus has, what, like 1 HQ, 2 troops, 2 elites, 1 heavy. That's it. The entire codex. Red versus my orc team is the Wow Hooligans. That's awesome. Red Green. Well, what's going on here? A live show, Red Green. Red Green, are you Canadian? Do you ever watch the TV show, The Red Green Show? I love that show. It was a great show. Right now I'm green. I'm not really red. I have Kool-Aid. Red. Red, green. Oh, I drank the Kool-Aid. And I'm back. What's really fun is that I actually can watch myself falling over, and that there's a bit of lag. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, things are good today. We have 25 people in. It's going to be a good show. That's what I really love. I love to just interact with all you guys and girls, obviously. I think it's going to be a good year for 40K. Now, obviously, there's doing some fantasy right now. The dwarves are the army being upgraded. Seraphon was recently. By the way, people, yeah, I shouldn't go into that. Never mind. Seraphon. Apparently, that name is used for other things. Let's just say that. I'm just leaving it there. If you want to find out what Seraphon could be used for as well, go check it out. There's a thing called the internet, and feel free. But apparently, I don't know if GW knew that the double meaning. Let's just say that. No, Dame, you kinda had to good to long. Yeah, seen the show. Yes, I agree. I was thinking about the Blood Bowl World Cup. I was thinking about joining. I'm guessing joining. That's okay. Joined the Blood Bowl World Cup because I've played it for more than 15 years. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. It's a cool game. Have you read my Blood Bowl post above? Oh, yeah. I have. Yeah, chat finally works. That's good. 40K amateur hour. I'm glad. I was wondering if it happened. I have gotten messages about that. There have been messages from 2 or 3 other people saying that they've had the problem during my live shows is that the chat doesn't work, especially if they're watching from a phone. I've heard that if you're watching from a phone, it doesn't work as well. Joining. Oh, no, it's all good. Yeah, and Armored's on a phone. Red Green. Not doing our Sigmare Irg. Maximus Robus is, what edition did you start playing 40K? Second. I took a break from third. I quit just after third came out for a while, and I got back in during fourth. And I've been playing ever since. And do you have any of the past rule books stand out as being your favorite or most fun? Fifth. To me, 5th edition was the best. Here's why. At that time, I think it was the peak of the tournament scene. And it was fun in a competitive environment and a play environment, like just a fun game environment. I also found it to be the most balanced between shooting and the assault phase. There was a really big, pro and con versus shooting versus assault, especially if you're playing like an army like Orcs, Slugga Boys versus Choppa Boys. Huge decision, right? Trade-off. Because 4th edition was really too assault focused in the sense that the glass hammer squads could really just bounce around the table, killing everything in your army. Since you can never shoot them, you could consolidate in 4th edition. If you want an assault, you could actually consolidate into another squad and assault them, and just tie them up instantly. So Harlequins, for example, or witches, a bunch of the glass hammer squads could just bounce around the table, killing everything. And I didn't like that. It was just too assault focused. I found 5th edition to me was actually the best trade off. And then since then, it's gone towards the shooting phase, in my opinion. But that's my favorite. Is 6th edition. Oh, sorry, 5th edition was my favorite. Red Green doing some copters to do. Excellent. I'm glad. Yeah, phone messages have problems editing. Yeah, we hope this last one. Yeah, I agree. 5th was mine, definitely. Yeah, that's what I said. 5th was to me. What are your plans for new terrain on the new mats? Well, I haven't decided new mats yet. I really haven't. My big thing that I already have a large amount of the Imperium terrain. So if I go the Imperial sector, I'm going to use those ones. Like it's the ones that Red Versa, you've seen them in my house, but I don't use them in battle reports. I'm going to paint them up like my those ones. Otherwise, I'm going to wait and see if I go the mats route. I'm going to wait and see terrain to match the mats. So if it's like snow, I want to get some snow hills, for example. Those kind of things. or desert hills kind of thing. You know, want to get terrain that really matches. I got the Skitarii box 2. The Dominus Maniple is perfect fluff ally for my Imperial Knight. Yes, it is. It really is. It's pretty fun. We have everything from first to now. Wow, that's crazy. That's really cool. Really cool, red green. Yeah, that's very cool stuff. That's really cool. From first to now, I have just I have second. Yeah, I played second, fourth, fifth, sixth. Sorry, I'm getting messages. I don't want to interrupt my live show, but some of them are important. Yeah, so it's gonna be good. That's my goal. I'm in a state of debate right now whether or not I should go the Mats route and follow suit. Now, here's the thing with battle reports, and so many people are doing battle reports these days, and many of them are in a very similar style to me. Like, let's take Miniwargamer, obviously. They use the mats, and I think the mats are amazing. But that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking of going Sector Imperialis for the table, is because it will differentiate me from the other battle report content producers. That being said, it's a really amazing looking table, but a really annoying table to roll on. So I'd have to use dice trays for all my rolling, because it has too many divots and like holes along the table that dice get stuck in. Mm-hmm. So Sub-Zero says, hey Jay, are you coming to Skepticism again this year? I'm guessing you mean Adepticon. Yes, I am. Absolutely. I mentioned earlier that I am. I just made a joke that I'm taking out a mortgage to go to Adepticon since the Canadian dollar is so low. But yes, I will definitely be going Sub-Zero again, and I'll be chilling with Badger a lot. I'm doing a couple. I'm not teaching them. I'm going to go and learn in a couple painting classes, and I'll film some battle reports. Have a great time. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm doing an Imperial Knight battle. I signed up for the event that I'm doing the Imperial Knight battle. Apparently, you bring your own Imperial Knights and they just go at each other and have fun. That'll be good. Milo says, have you used Cody's Christmas present yet? No, I've not played Orcs in this new year yet. Best model in the world ever, and an awesome vid to boot. Thank you very much. And I'm really glad you love it as much as I do. I love that model. I won't use it until it's painted. Out of respect for the model, I won't use it till it's painted, and I'm probably going to paint it up the next couple weeks, is my goal, and having battle reports probably next month. Adepticon. Yep. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, Skepticism. No. Skepticism. That doesn't make sense. Like the apocalypse, like to apocalypse my orcs, IGs, and SPMs, Space Marines. Excellent, very cool stuff. City can be great for balancing crazy shooters like Pesky Tau. Exactly. I think Matt versus board is up to you. Ultimately, you'll be the one playing on it in the end. So whichever you have more fun with. That's the thing, Dr. Octopus. I have fun with both of them. And in the end, I want to approach things from both a personal and professional point of view, you know? And I do that with a lot of my videos. I do all my videos I love to make. Certain ones I love more than others, obviously, because you can't like them all equally. But I try to find the videos that I love to make that people love to watch. And that's the key. And that, especially these days where mini wargaming and there's a lot of really good content producers making battle reports. So Brent Batur says, yo, Brent, how's it going? So now I must speak to Brent Batur, who is here now. Brent Batur, I don't know if you've seen it recently, but there was actually a very funny recent interview with the guy who played Jar Jar Binks, and he kept asking him, like, did you think the character would be hated as much as he did? Was he the original voice intention? And apparently, Here's a random fact. Michael Jackson wanted to be Jar Jar Binks. But if he did it, he wanted to use entirely prosthetics. And George Lucas, actually, that was one of the reasons why George Lucas does not want, he didn't want to use prosthetics. He wanted to fool around with inserting a character over the green screen guy. And that was actually one of the reasons why Michael Jackson was not Jar Jar Binks in the end. G Quizzer says, one of my gaming buddies recently purchased the industrial sector Realm of Battle from the Forge World and is close to finishing painting it. This is a nice looking terrain. Yes, I agree. And that's what I'm thinking of doing in the future. Slowly purchasing the Forge World ones and incorporate them as well to create some really nice variety in appearance. Red Green says, tackles up on the Dellers, Tevils, and gaming. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Milo Longboarder says, we're all skeptic about skepticism. That's true. Nobody likes someone who's not skeptic about skepticism. I like the boards better, but I think they look more real. Yeah, I agree. That's why I think so too, Sub. The reason why I would go mats is because you can get 3 mats for every Realm of Battle table. And on top of that, I really do love the sound. They have a great sound. This is the professional aspect that I think about, is the fact that it sounds, I love the way that it mutes the sound of the rolling dice to actually give them a nice sound to them when you roll them. It's not always just like, need 3s, you know. How many points of gradients do I have? 5 to 6,000. Probably 5,000. 5 to 6,000, I'm guessing. Depends on how you use the points. Oh, I actually did the math a long time ago. About 5,000. What would have been boss to see MJ as Jar Jar? Lucas Dunn goofed. Yeah. And actually, the funniest part was, prior to doing the role of Jar Jar, the guy who played Jar Jar, his only real thing was he was one of the members of Stomp. Yes, like do a Dawn of War table and base buildings. Cool. I think that'd be cool. Dawn of War table would be cool. Yeah, see, I agree. It would be really cool. And with the bases, yeah, sorry, I'm keeping messages. And yeah, they need 3D mats, like stuff printed on them. It would be very cool. It would be very cool, Red Green. I think from a business point of view, you need to use what's more visually appealing to look at on camera and think about the show battle reports as a whole, and fun should take a side seat. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Armor. That's what, kind of along the same lines. Because I think, to me, I really do think the city looks the best. It looks amazing. It looks just, if painted well, it looks really, really good. But I love the fact the camera is adjusting my face. But it just, the sound is what I'm thinking of. What's your favorite model ever other than Cody's masterpiece? My favorite models other than that are probably the Grot tanks. I love them. I've always wanted those Grot tanks. Cody's custom Grot tanks are right there top as well, other than Cody's custom masterpieces as you're describing. The Grot tanks are probably my favorite things ever. I just love the look of them, the feel of them. They're so adorable, and they're just awesome. Besides that, the Forge World Imperial Knights, because they're just massive. I love the Forge World Imperial Knights because they are such larger models, and they're actually what I would have pictured for an Imperial Knight as opposed to the shorter, stubbier ones from GW. Brent Batur, I need to get a Jar Jar model for my Marines and Imperial Guard. Stats, 10 all around. Just by stupid luck, exactly. He kills everything. Greenleaf terrain. Jay, you know what is good terrain? Greenleaf terrain. I agree. And as you've seen, I've used Greenleaf terrain in almost all my videos because Greenleaf terrain is amazing terrain. I completely agree with Greenleaf terrain on that. That's it. And your terrain would actually match well with a cityscape or the current one I'm using. So that's why again, it would make sense. I love Greenleaf's terrain. Anybody ever need of terrain, purchase Greenleaf terrain. from Greenleaf Terrain. Only problem is, Adam, you missed a spot. I'm subscribed to a few 40K YouTubers, and you are one of the best. Thank you very much, Maximus. Do you subscribe to any 40K YouTubers? And if yes, who do you have a favorite? I am subscribed to many, actually. Several. Let's open them up. I'm subscribed to a bunch. Miniwargaming, I've obviously been subscribed to for a while. For painting, I really love like Awesome Paint Job has always been great. Painting Buddha, great. Girl Painted, another top one that I love to watch. Let's see. I'm looking at all my subscribers lists. I'm also subscribed to some smaller channels, like so I'm just going through my YouTubers right now. What it just disappeared? Oh, like Wargamer Shut Up and Jam Caden. They do some great videos. They're a newer channel. Anything but Wargaming from Ben. Yeah, I'm subscribed to a bunch. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite, but it's probably for the type. I have Gorilla Miniature Games and obviously Owen Gaming with a Cooler. I am subscribed to Greenleaf's videos. I'm subscribed to Chris's videos. I so many. Yeah, so many channels for sure. Which ones do I prefer? Depends on the particular subject. I think battle reports, it's hard to debate with that the best quality. It has to go to Wargamer Girl. The most number of hours, definitely, to more Wargamer Girl's videos. And then painting tutorials, there's so many good ones now these days. I love city tables and huge buildings, a few gantry types, things with a few. Yep. Very cool. That was Red Versa. Red Green says, you got to try with Horner Clay to go showings. Okay. Okay. Nightmare says, I thought you would have more considering that your primary army on your channel is Grey Knights. Yeah, no, I only have 5,000 points because with Grey Knights, it's an army that you really don't have that much versatility, to be honest. Like you can get away with 5,000 points and have a variety for your lists because maybe I have more. I could be wrong. I used to have a Storm Raven, but I sold it because I didn't really feel like using it very often. With the new rules and the ability to deep strike in, I just didn't feel it was as useful. But with Grey Knights, you really don't have a lot of options. It's not an army that you can get a lot of small things. Like I have, a couple interceptor squads that I don't really ever use in battle reports, a couple just strike squads. I prefer Terminators or just basic strike squads as troops. Obviously, I love Paladins. I have a couple Dreadnoughts that I just don't use very often in battle reports, and my Death Dreads my Dread Knights are used frequently. For HQs, I have a couple Terminator Librarians. I have Castellan Crow. I have a couple squads of Purifiers. So yeah, it's about 5. I could be wrong, but I probably should have just over 5,000 points. I love playing them, but they're just not like an army like Orcs or Tyranids where you can buy a lot of everything. I find with Grey Knights, since there's only like 2 or 3 options for each slot, it's not one of the armies that you can really, I don't know. It's not one of the armies that has a lot of variety. Play it replaced with Greenleaf's Ruins. They are very solidly, extremely model friendly, and look awesome. I agree. Or sorry, they look great, he said, but I just think they're awesome. Red Versa knows. Kevin Matt C says, I enjoyed the half-hour overhead battle report that Long War recently did. Oh, I should check them out. I would love to see a picture close-up and overhead view. Yeah. Might be something you may want to try. I might think about it. Sorry, the clay you bake in the oven. Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, very cool. Guess the new vid. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the clay. Very cool. Yeah, I should think about that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. That you bake in the oven. Mm-hmm. Cool stuff. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Red, green. Mm-hmm. Thumbs up, Jay. Excellent. Thank you. I should. That's the thing. Like, there's so many options. But yeah, Grey Knights are just they're a really cool army. They were one of the ones that I was really dying to paint and play before they came out. My friends intentionally, back in 5th, my friends were like, wait, they're getting a new codex. They're going to get way better models. Because I still have some of the metal ones. I have some of the metal. I have about 15 of the old strike squads. They're really cool, but the new models are just so much better. And I loved, yeah, they're a cool army. They're not an army that has a lot of options, which is unfortunate for Grey Knights. That's cool. I gotta get Castellan Chrome battle reports again. He's pretty fun, especially in challenges. He's a really hard little dude to kill. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I feel like they need to make the Witch Hunter decks again, add some variety. Yep. The buildings that you find in Dawn of War and the UA mod. Yep. Yeah, that'd be really cool. You know, very cool idea, Red Green. That'd make a really epic tabletop. Oh, and obviously, when I was talking about battle reports, Striking Scorpion as well makes great battle reports. Dread Knights and Drago done Grey Knights army. Yeah, done. So you take 2 Dread Knights or 3 Dread Knights, and you put Drago, and boom. Of course, those of you who see my most recent battle report against Tau, sometimes it's just not worth it to cast Vortex of Doom. Do you have cursed dice? I have ones that always roll ones. Yes, I do. And as I was just jokingly saying, I'm actually going to this year. One of the cool things I'm going to do, I'm going to probably put in the order in the next month, because I would love to have them before going to Adepticon. That way, if I run into people like Sub-Zero, I'm going to give them some dice. But I'm going to get some custom dice designed with crazy eyes from the same eyes for my shirts, and they're going to be crazy eyes dice in my battle reports. That way, if I roll crazy eyes, obviously something's going to happen. It's going to be funny. And I'm going to send some Miniwargaming so that whenever Dave actually rolls the ones, they'll say, "Hi, Jay." Red Green, you what? This is Impulse. Lads Lounge. Hey, Lads Lounge. How's it going? Sorry you can't make a permanent living out of this, love. Out of this. Love you, Jay. Would like to meet you one day. For sure. Where are you guys located again, Lads Lounge? I'm thinking of doing that. Maybe every year I should plan some trips, some small trips. Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, no, it's okay. You know what? It's okay. I'm not necessarily a playing safe at all times type of guy, but I'm in a situation in my life where I can't go all or nothing and risk it. And that's what, unfortunately, you kind of have to do in our niche. You have to go all or nothing and see if you stick against the wall. And unfortunately, like, there's companies like Miniwargaming that threw themselves out there and succeeded. But there's companies like Worthy Painting that threw themselves out there and failed. And in the end, it will probably be a while before I can do this for a living, because of my mentality of not playing it safe for sure, but I can't go all or nothing. I have to work another job in the short term, because I just can't not have an income, unfortunately. But it's okay. I'm not upset, and I'm going to keep doing videos as long as I can. Wales. Oh, cool. I'd like to check out Wales one day. That'd be cool. Maximus says, do you have any current codices stand out as being overpowered or underpowered? Which ones? Yes, underpowered. 7th edition. I'd say 7th edition. We'll go 7th edition codices, because 6th edition ones are outdated by a lot of standards. Overpowered, Tau, Eldar, Necron, Space. No, I wouldn't say over. The top 4, obviously, Necrons, Tau, Eldar, and Space Marines. They're very strong codices. Underpowered, Dark Eldar, and by far the most underpowered 7th edition is Orcs. By far. Orcs is a really weak 7th edition codex. Cool. South Wales here. Excellent. Dawn of War UA mod has 18 armies in it. Yep, that's true. LOL. Same. What about Lads? What about Lads? What day is the night event at Adepticon? Want to know if I'll be able to make it that day. I don't know. I could look it up. Give me 1 second here. We'll look it up for you. I don't know how I'll figure that out. Gmail. Let's go to Adepticon.org. Let me see. Registration's now open. Give me a second. I'll find out when the event is that I'm registered for it. I think they're doing one every day. I'm pretty sure. But where's the one I'm registered? Already registered. Yes, I am. My email address. I don't remember. Darn, my confirmation. It's like they're trying to plot against me. Watch Jay type for 20 minutes. Film at 11. I just logged off. I just don't want to affect anything. It's off my other computer. Never mind. Okay. Let me see. I've also been told that I have a face for radio and a voice. Let's see here. Let's type in Adepticon. Adepticon American. Right. Payment confirmation failure. Confirmed. Here we go. I am signed up for. Yep. But where is it? My confirmation gone. Let's get this on the road here, Jay. I am signed up for. It's on the 31st. So day one at 11 a.m. So I'm going to go shopping early in the day because I am a VIG. So my goal is to go shopping earlier and then get my nights from upstairs and then go to the night event. I'm going to the event at so my event it's on my event, obviously. It's just what I'm going to. 11 a.m. on March 31st. Cool. Newport, matey. Jay's Roadshow. That'd be fun. I think it would be fun. I did it once. I filmed it and I lost all the footage when I went to Quebec to visit my friend Patrick Dubois. I'm near Neath. Cool. You guys should get together and game sometime. It'll be fun. Also take some of my DW, so you can judge the paint job. Awesome. Works for me. Like do a killer robots. Lots of to them. Yeah. That'd be cool. Killer robots. I'm okay with that. Poor orcs. Flash kits are OP. 1-inch AP1 guns. I don't think flash kits are OP. I think they're in the wrong. I really don't. I think that they're in the wrong force organization slot. I think they should be elites because their guns don't fit in the heavies. I know they have good AP, but they don't have good strength. I don't think they belong in the heavies. I think flash kits should definitely be in the elites ever since they moved Ludas to the heavies. Groove and Grove can confirm this. Yeah. Well, if you roll a 1 on their random AP, it's good. If you make dice, I will down if you make white, yellow, or green ones. Yes, I'm doing white with black at the beginning, and I'm probably going to do alternate colors in the future. Got minis to show us? Not at the moment. Other than my Imperial Knight, which I have standing here, just from one of my old Q&Js. I do all my painting outside of my house. In my studio's outside in my it's an office in my garage. I'm with red green. Show us some minis. Unfortunately, I don't have any to show at the moment. One day. Shopping. Yeah. Lads Lounge. No, sorry. Yep. Like get the new flash kits. Or I should. Patrick Roy, the legendary goalie. No, Patrick Dubois, my French-Canadian friend. Patrick Roy would be very cool. And he also lives in Quebec, I guess. What ways should events be run to ensure competitive balance and skill play? Is 1850 points for a tournament too large? No, I think 1850 is perfect. 1750 or 1850. Too large point scale and a 2-hour game. 2-hour game, you may want to go 1500, but 1850 can usually be balanced. That's the I don't know. Unfortunately, there is no way to ensure balance. Competitive, it was easy. You just make a tournament and allow everything to fly. Forge World especially. Well, no, I think Forge World is actually pretty good points cost. I think for balance, you could put in rules that kind of nerf super heavies, like winning through attrition. That the like all the frontline gaming tournaments all have that rule. Like you get a point for every 3 hull points you knock off a super heavy. Besides that, competitive is always easy. Balance is hard because by definition, most armies aren't balanced. And skill play, yeah. I think 1850 could be good for 250 2-hour game. You could knock it down to 1500 points. I would never do a tournament lower than 1500, maybe 1750, but that's usually not it's insignificant between 1750 and 1850. Quite a distance to travel there. Yeah, true. In that case, how do you think orcs can be improved? 6+ feel no pain across the board. That's pretty useless. Would be fun and very orky, but could. But they have 6+ feel no pain. Maybe, yeah, base, and it could keep them alive potentially. Kind of like the Sisters of Battle invulnerable save. The biggest problem with orcs is that most of the time they rely on cover saves or invulnerable saves through their new force field system. So maybe a 6+ feel no pain would be fun, just help keep guys alive. Definitely fix mob rule. Mob rule is stupid the way it is right now. It hurts too much, and it affects the game that you play too much to the point where you may not even want to take knobs. Mob rule definitely needs to be fixed. Bring back an invulnerable save, bring back the 5+ invulnerable save due to the what was it called? These have 5 up invulnerable save. Yeah. The Pain Boy. I don't remember. Yeah. That's a way of fixing them. Like the camouflage against the background. Yeah. Jay, when you did the Tomb Blades, did you put on the shield veins? If so, how fiddly did you find them? No, I put on the the other ones. The ones that ignore cover. I don't think that's the shield veins. How did you manage to glue them on straight? I struggled with mine. Shield veins. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't. I think the shield veins. Are you talking about the things on the back? I put on the ones that ignore cover. But the wiring, if you're talking about the wiring, I used a pair of clippers. One of my bent needle nose pliers for all the wiring stuff to get them all nice and straight. I use that on all the small parts. I always use needle nose pliers. That ones. Jay, talk about 40K. Want to play 30K? Why not try 50K? That'd be cool. I'm okay with that. Adam, man. I can't wait. Adam, I really hope you're going to Adepticon. I want to chill with Adam. He's one of my favorite people to chill with. Adam is just a ball of hilarious energy and awesomeness. That's the only way to describe Adam at Greenleaf Terrain if you haven't met him. He's such a positive person, and he's such a fun guy to have around. Jay, so is 4 silencer squad a viable option in a heavy squad with an instant kill? Maybe. It'd be fun. Orcs get the old power field generator shield. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, they go to the sides and come in 2 bits. Yep. Cyborg body. Thank you very much, Red Person. That's what it used to be. Cyborg body used to be a 5+ invulnerable save. Then it became a 6+ feel no pain. No, I can't afford U.S. prices this year. Oh, that's unfortunate. I know. U.S. prices are brutal. And we're going to get Tomb Blades again. Yeah. Cyborg body. Sorry. No problem. Yep. Cyborg. It's okay. So, everyone, it is 8 o'clock. I must thank you all, every single one of you, for being a part of this live show. But I have to call it now. Unfortunately, I have to go run some errands, go get some food, and call it a night, unfortunately. But thank you to every single one of you for tuning in. I really am glad you did. Stay tuned for more live shows. There's definitely going to be them. I'm going to try to get them on weekly, if not like 3 a month for sure. And I'll definitely alternate the times in the future. But thank you so much, everyone. You make my night. I love interacting with you all, and couldn't thank you enough. So I hope you all have a great night. And till next time, this is Jay saying, happy painting. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.